Welcome to our Pilates yoga combination class on Friday, May 8th. Starting out with some Pilates to get the body all warmed up, and we'll finish off with some nice yoga to send us off to our rest of our day. So things to remember during our practice is to really listen to your body and what's happening in the positions. So if something feels stressful or very straining, it means that something is not happening the right way. So listen to your body, take breaks when you need to, and really focus on the cues that I'm giving you to keep your body safe and to get the most out of your practice. We're going to start with some relaxation. So let's go ahead and lie down on the mat. Let your arms rest at your sides, palms open, face to the sky. Let's close our eyes and start to breathe in through the nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage as we inhale. And as we exhale, we want to blow the air out through the mouth. And we want to purse our lips or clench our teeth a little bit as we're exhaling. And that's going to create even more work for the abdominals. And while breathing deeply, we bring awareness to our arms and we give them a nice long stretch from shoulders to fingertips, tensing up the muscles in the arms. And then let's relax the arms and shift awareness to our legs, stretching our legs from our hips to our toes. And then go ahead and let your legs relax. And shift your awareness into your abdominals. And I want you to feel the back side of your belly button drawing down, attaching to the spine without holding our breath, without tensing the rest of our body. And then let the belly go soft. Try again, navel to spine. Hold it in as tightly as you can without holding your breath, without tensing the rest of your body. And then let it release. One more time, we're going to tighten the belly. Draw down on the back side of your navel. Hold it there without holding your breath, without tensing your body. And then let it release. Now let's inhale both arms to the sky. Exhale as we reach behind us and stretch out through all of our fingers. And then I want you to push out through the heels of your feet. Pull your big toes together while your heels stay apart. And then feel your whole body go soft. Lift the arms back up, and let's return them to our sides. From there, we pull the right knee all the way up to the chest and begin to point and flex our foot. Work from your heel to your toes. And then circle the ankle around, lead with your big toe towards the midline of the body. And then just rest your foot. Now circle the knee around. And let it go the other way. And then just keep your knee hugged in close. Let's send that leg out and switch. Other knee draws in nice and tight to the body, flexing and pointing our foot. Roll the ankle around. And then let's reverse. And then we'll circle the knee around. And go the other way. And then just hold the knee in nice and close. Let's bring the other knee in at the same time. Give ourselves a nice tight hug. We're going to rock a few times from side to side, massage our back. Come back to a neutral place and let's circle our knees around and around. And then let's reverse. And we'll keep the knees tucked in nice and close. Tighten the belly and let's bring nose to meet knees, chin to meet chest. No strain or stress in the neck or shoulders. And roll back down. Again, exhale, tightening the belly. Let's round up into our nice strong C shape. And release down. Once more, we're going to round up and we're going to stay up with our hands forming a little triangle. Going to rest your head lightly in that triangle. Elbows nice and wide. Knees apart, heels together, toes apart. Inhale, push. Exhale, pull. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Two more. Inhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Now as you push out, big toes together, heels apart. Pulling heels together, toes apart. So it's arrow, V, arrow, V, arrow, V, arrow. Two more, arrow. One more, arrow, and then V. Knees and feet together, scrunching up our toes. Press through your arches. Pull back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Continue flexing your feet. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Two more. One more. And then just hold your legs out extended and point and flex your feet. So we've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Arms at our sides off the mat. Start to pump. Inhale for 5 beats and exhale for 5 beats. Level 2 modification, our knees are bent. Level 1, our feet are on the mat. We're using the entire arm to pump from shoulders to fingertips. And our pumps are a good 6 to 8 inches high, making sure that we're not letting the rest of the body bob up and down with the arms. One more round. Remain holding. Tuck your knees in. Rest your head down, breathe. All right, now that we feel a little warmer, let's move into roll-ups. We've got our knees bent, feet on the floor, legs pressed together. Arms restful on the mat behind us with our shoulders relaxed. Inhale, the arms lift, our shoulders drop. Exhale, we're scooping the belly and rolling up one vertebra at a time. Inhale, and then exhale, rolling back down one vertebra at a time. Inhale, arms up, drop the shoulders. Exhale, use the belly to pull you up. Inhale, exhale, back down. And again, the belly is doing the work on this. Inhale, arms come up, the shoulders fall back. Exhale, the belly pulls us up. We stretch as far as we can. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll back down. Couple more. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, using your belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale. Exhale, back down. Now, if you're confident that you're not engaging the legs, stretch them out really straight. Inhale, arms up. Drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use that belly to pull you up. Stretch. Inhale. And exhale, come back down. Inhale again, arms come up, shoulders fall back. Exhale, the belly's pulling us up. We're stretching as far as we can. Inhale. And exhale, tuck and roll. Inhale, arms come up, drop your shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale. And then exhale as we tuck and roll back down. Once we're back down, let's all stretch the legs straight. Push out to the heels of your feet. Lift the arms up and return them to your sides. Now let's bring both knees into the chest. Tighten up that belly. Press through the back of the ribs. Show me your C shape. Arms alongside your body off the mat, palms facing up. Bend your elbows, fingertips touch our shoulders. Inhale, arms and legs straight. Open, close legs. Exhale, tuck knees, elbows. Inhale, push straight. Open, close legs. Exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push straight. Open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push straight. Open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push straight. Open, close, exhale, knees. Two more. Inhale, push straight. Open, close, exhale, knees. One more. Inhale, push straight. Open, close, exhale, knees. And then elbows. Time for another hug. and then rest your head down and breathe. Moving into some leg circles, let's stretch our right leg straight up to the ceiling. We want our toes above our nose. We want our left knee bent with our foot on the mat, or pushing our left leg out straight. Right leg crosses left, circles out and up. So I want you to draw a circle about the size of a large beach ball. And while we're circling that right leg, we are not feeling any movement in the rest of the body. 2 to go. 1 more. And then go the other way. Out first and then in and up. But remember that circling out portion, we're not going any wider than our hip. Last 2. 1 more. And then just keep your legs straight. Let's bring the left leg up. They're super glued together. We're going to inhale, drop about halfway down. Exhale, out and around and up. Inhale down. Exhale around. Again, we're making sure when we're doing this that we're not feeling any strain or discomfort in the lower back. Please make sure that you've got a nice soft face. You're not feeling any tension in your shoulders or your neck. We've got 1 more to go. And we'll hold there and then switch legs. So now your left leg is super straight. Toes on the ceiling. Right knee can be bent, foot on the mat, or push your right leg out straight on the mat. Left leg crosses right, circles out and up. Last one. Go the other way. Out, in and up. Last 2. 1 more. And hold your leg up. Now we'll bring the other leg back up. This time they sweep around, they come together, and exhale, lift up together. Inhale around, exhale, pull. One more. Legs are straight up, toes on the ceiling, both legs circle right, and then back around to your left. So these circles are about the size of a basketball. And we're making sure that each circle has its own beginning point, its own ending point, connecting with your breath. Last set. Last circle. Nice straight legs. Bend your knees. Now let's rest our feet on the mat. And we're going to space our feet apart about this distance. Turn your toes in slightly. And keep enough space between your butt and your heels. And when you go to lift up into bridge, it's all about the gluteals and the hamstrings, and you're not feeling any of it in your top thighs or your knees. Belly button is tightening, and we're slowly peeling off the mat 1 vertebra at a time. Pressing our hips up as high as we can without feeling any weight in that neck. And then exhale equally as slowly, melting back down. Again, let's inhale and start to lift. This is a great exercise to really demonstrate how connected your abdominals are to your spine. Exhale, coming back down 1 vertebra at a time. Tighten that belly and let's peel back off the mat. Finding that good strong bridge. And then exhale, remelting into the mat. Again, tightening the belly and making our way up into our bridge. And now we're going to hang out in bridge for a moment and pull the right knee in. Stretch your right leg towards the sky, and let's lower and lift. Flex, point, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the leg up and draw small circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold up. Bend the knee. We'll place that foot down. Maintain the bridge and switch legs. Other leg is up. Nice and straight. Lower lift. Flex. Point. Down. Up. 2 to go. 1 more. Pull the leg up. Keep those hips up. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. And place your foot back down. Keep pressing your hips a little bit more, a little bit more. Really enjoy that hold. And then start to mount. And be as precise as you can, coming down 1 vertebra at a time. Once we're fully released onto the mat, bring your knees in for a nice tight hug. A few little rocks side to side to massage either side of our spine. And then a couple knee circles around, really getting into our lower back. And let's reverse. Good, and then just keep the knees tucked in close. Tighten that belly, press through the back of the ribs, come up into that nice strong C shape. Right knee is going to remain in, left leg extends out. Left hand goes atop the right knee. Right hand goes atop the right ankle. Get those elbows up, and we alternate. So remember, knee to chest, toes to wall, upper body stationary. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. Switch 2 more. Switch 1 more. Switch and stay. Now let's bring both knees in. Hands are going to rest on your ankles, or perhaps up here on your shins, or on the tops of your feet. Doesn't change how much of a C shape we are in. As we inhale, start reaching towards the sky, and then extend the arms and the legs out. Exhale, the arms sweep around, and the knees tuck in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. One more, and then we're going to reverse it. So now as the legs and arms start to open, they're going to reach out first, come overhead, and then pull together. So go out and in, out and in, out and in, out. 2 more, out. Just 1 more, out, and then in. Now we're ready for our straight single leg stretch. So our right leg is super straight, aiming up for the ankle. Calf is okay, nothing below that. Left leg nice and straight also. So we're going to draw that right leg towards our face, and we're going to pull the left leg away from the face, and then we switch. Nice, powerful movements. No yanking, no forcing anything. Paying attention to what you're feeling. So if you're all of a sudden feeling, oh, so much strain in your neck, it's time to take a break, and then come back up when you can. Let's try 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's bring both legs together. You have to rest your head down finally for a moment. Form a triangle, thumb and index fingers. Level 1, we're going to insert said triangle under our tailbone. That's going to give our low back and belly some help. And level 2 people, you're going to keep your butt on the mat with the triangle on the back of your head. Everybody tighten the belly, roll yourself right up into that C shape. That's where we stay. Inhale, slow drop, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, snap the legs up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, pull. 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 Inhale, lower. Exhale, 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, and we're there. Go ahead and send your head back down. Tuck your knees in and breathe. All right, moving on to our crisscross. Come on back up into your C shape. Right knee and left leg out. Triangle for all, resting on the back of our head. Elbows wide, and start with just the legs straight in, straight out. So the only movement right now should be in your legs. Rest of the body is nice and still. So we've got 4, 3, 2, hold there. A little higher up with the upper body. Bring your opposite armpit towards the bent knee, and then switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. Let's do 8, and 6, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Big hold. Switch, hold. Switch 2 more. Switch 1 more. Switch, hold. Tuck those knees in nice and tight. Ooh, send your head back down and breathe. All right, let's rest our feet on the mat. We're going to cross our left leg over our right. Let your arms go wide. Let's drop both of our knees to the right. And then just let your head look left. We'll come back up. Let's uncross. And then recross right over left. And same thing. Now the knees can drop to our left. Keeping our right shoulder down. And just look right. Good. And then let's come back up. And let's uncross. And pull our knees back into our chest. Nice tight hug. From there, we're going to roll all the way up. And then once you've made it all the way up, let's extend our legs out straight. Separate your legs no wider than your hips and push out through the bottoms of your feet. So we're going to do our spine stretch. If you need to lift your hips, you can sit on a pillow or roll up your mat. The goal is to be able to keep your legs perfectly straight and a nice straight spine. Arms extend out in front of us, palms facing open. We're going to keep those arms shoulder level. So we're inhaling to prepare. On the exhale, the belly's tightening, tightening, tightening. Our spine is rounding and our head actually drops through the arms. Chin is on our chest. And then inhale, we're getting taller and taller and even taller than when we went down. Try again. Exhale, scoop the belly in. Round out your spine, drop your head through your arms, put your chin on your chest. And then inhale, rise from there. Lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Again, exhale, scooping the belly and round out. Let that head drop, but remember, our shoulders are remaining over our hips. Inhale, pull back out of it. Lower, middle, upper spine, head. Exhale, scooping the belly in. Rounding, rounding the spine, putting our chin on our chest, pushing out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lifting back up, lower, middle, upper spine, head. Last one. Exhale, we're scooping in. Rounding our spine, dropping our chin to our chest, pushing out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, lifting back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. From there, let's float the arms back down and do a couple shoulder rolls from back to front. Good, and then from there, let's bring the legs closer together and we'll bend our knees. Placing our hands behind our thighs, we're going to build our first teaser. So we know that when we're doing teaser, we're balancing on our tailbone and we're keeping our back very, very straight. Start lifting your feet, go where you can without rounding your back. Once you've found your point of balance, you can add your arms. And then let's lower and lift the arms down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 2 more, down, 1 more, down, up, hold it. Now let's lower just the legs. Reaching high to touch the sky. and then let the arms float down. From there, you're gonna bend your knees just a little bit. I want you to come forward, hook around your big toes. Pull your ribs close to your thighs, and then start to push your legs straighter and straighter while you're still staying attached to your thighs. Good, and then we'll slowly come back up from there. And then once you've made it all the way up, let's take the legs apart. Once again, no wider than our hips. We're gonna sit up super tall and straight. Let your arms extend wide with your palms facing the ceiling. And now you're gonna envision that you're holding a cup of tea on the top of your head. We're gonna rotate, and as we rotate, we're gonna inhale. On the exhale, we're gonna hinge forward, slice off our pinky toe with pinky toe, and our back arm should be in a straight line with our front arm. Inhale, sit up super tall and straight. Rotate, exhale, come forward. So it's inhale, lift, twist, exhale. Inhale, rotate, exhale. Inhale, rotate, exhale. So we want to do this and make sure that we're not feeling our opposite hip lifting as we're reaching across. And we also want to make sure that we're scooping the belly in as we come forward. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Lift, come center. And once again, let your arms come down. Couple more shoulder rolls from back to front. All right, from here, we're gonna transition ourselves onto hands really wide. And actually rotate your hands inward a little bit so that if they were to come together, you can actually form a little triangle with your thumb and index fingers. Keep the weight pressing more towards your index finger and lifting from the outer edges of your palms. That's gonna put the weight in the right place so you're not sinking down into your wrist or your shoulders. Extend the left leg behind you as you push out through your left heel. Reach the right arm forward. Exhale, lower and switch. Exhale, lower, switch again. Exhale, lower, switch. Exhale, lower, switch. Once more, exhale, lower and switch. And then return to all fours. Let's separate our knees, touch our big toes, push our tailbone back, and then let your chest actually drop between your knees, forehead on the mat. Reaching your fingertips to the end of your mat. Turn your palms towards the sky. Flip your palms back over. Start to scoop the belly in, and I want you to round your spine, come up for your cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, let's do that again. Rounding for cat. Inhale, open for cow. Exhale, round for cat. Inhale for cow. And then just make your way back to your neutral place. Big toes together, knees apart, push back again. Extended child's pose. Now from here, let's tuck our toes under and start to build downward facing dog. Think about letting your head actually just dangle through your arms. Your rib cage feels like it's pulling closer to your thighs. The bottom of your shoulder blades are pulling toward your gluteals. Nod your head yes a few times. Shake your head no. And then just let your head dangle there. Let's walk our dog a few times. Lift your lower H heel. Pick up both heels at the same time. And push them back down. From there, let's inhale ourselves into a plank. So your hand position is exactly the same. Remember to be bearing your weight more towards that index finger knuckle. Eyes are looking out. We've got nice strong abdominals, but our buttocks is relaxed. And we're pushing through the back of our inner knees. Come on back up into down dog. Inhale forward again into plank. Exhale, down dog. Once more, inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Let's make our way back down onto all fours. Take a step forward with your left foot. We've got left knee over ankle. Weight is in our second toe and big toe on our left foot, and we're lifting upper body. Adding the arms to the sky, we form our crescent moon. Let's open the arms wide, stay long in the waist, and then hinge forward. Bring your rib cage close to that thigh. And there's airplane. Let's release the hands to the mat. Tuck your right toes under so you can lift your right knee. Step your left foot back into plank. Press back up into downward facing dog. Return to all fours. Step the right foot forward. We've got knee over ankle. We're pushing into our right big toe, second toe. We're starting to lift upper body. We add the arms, and there's our crescent moon. Let's open the arms and start to draw the ribs towards the thigh, bringing us to airplane. Let your hands return to the mat. Tuck the left toes under so you can lift your left knee. We're back in lunge. And now we're going to step our left foot forward. Feel your rib cage rest against your thighs. Drop your head. Bend your knees as much as you need to until you can really feel your upper body letting go. From there, let's tighten the belly and roll up. Reach high and touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again. And exhale to the heart. Inhale, extend. And exhale to our heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Hold the body forward. Inhale, let's look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Step the right foot back. Bring yourself into lunge. So remember, eyes are looking out. Left knee is over the ankle. From there, we're going to push our right heel into the mat. Turn our right toes out about 45 degrees. Align our left heel with the back of our right heel, and let's start lifting up our body. Let's keep our hip bones facing forward. Let your shoulders stay stacked over your shoulders, and then you can add the arms to the sky for warrior one. Let's open the arms wide. Pull the left leg straight. Let the upper body rotate. Now we end up facing the wide edge of our mat. We've got our feet adjusted so they're a little wider than our hips. Toes in, heels out. Palms open, face to the sky. Let's rotate the palms forward. Let your hands meet in front of you. And then let's bend the elbows so the forearms and the elbows press together. And we're working at keeping those elbows shoulder level. Let's inhale the arms high to the sky. And exhale, reopen your arms. So we're back in our start. Left toes again, turn to face the front end of our mat. Aligning our left heel with our right arch this time. Keep the front of your body facing the long edge of your mat, and then bend your left knee. It makes it way out over our ankle once again. Feeling the weight in that left foot pressing into big toe, second toe. Let's lift both arms to the sky. Lower just the right arm. Reach a little higher with the left, and then start to lean to the right a little bit and turn your left palm towards the sky. Now let's bring ourselves back into Warrior Two. And let's pull the left leg straight. Pull your right hip to the right as you start reaching your left arm out in front. And once we can't go any farther in either direction, we can lower the left and lift the right. And I want you to feel like you're being suspended from the ceiling. So we're not letting our weight sink down, we're actually feeling like we're being pulled up. Got lots of open space across the front of the body. We're not feeling any tension in our shoulder or our neck. Let's take one more inhale in our triangle. On the exhale, let's start to revolve. Go ahead and bend your left knee. Lift onto the ball of your right foot, and that brings us back into lunge. From there, let's step back with our left foot. Bring us into our solid plank. And then let's press back up into down dog. Let's take a step forward with our right foot. Once we've made it into lunge, push your left heel down, turn your left toes out. Draw a straight line from the back of your right heel to the back of your left heel, and let's lift upper body. Squaring our hips, we've got our weight in our right big toe, second toe, adding our arms. Let the arms go wide. Start to pull that right leg straight without locking. Revolve the upper body. Face the wide edge of your mat. Adjust your feet. They're a little wider than your hips. Toes in, heels out. Open palms to the sky. Now let's inhale the arms up. Let your palms meet. And then as we bend the elbows, we're going to pull the elbows and the forearms together. And we're going to breathe across our upper back and the back of our shoulders. And then from there, straighten the arms out in front. And let's reopen into our start. We're turning our right toes once again to the front end of our mat, aligning our right heel with our left arch, and then bending the right knee. Finding your way into Warrior Two. Equal amount of body weight into both feet, but the weight that we've got in our front foot is pressing into our big toe, second toe. Let's lift the arms, and then go ahead and lower your left arm. Keep the right arm high, and then start leaning a little to your left and turn your right palm towards the sky. Let's make our way back into Warrior Two. And then pull that leg straighter and straighter without locking. Now we're ready for triangle. Start by pulling your left hip to the left, extending that right arm out as far as it will reach, and then lowering the right and lifting the left. And feel as though you're being suspended from the ceiling. We're not sinking down, we're being drawn towards the sky. We're working at keeping the spine open and long, not feeling any tension in our shoulder or our neck. Let's take one more inhale as we are. On the exhale, let's go ahead and start to bend the right knee. Revolve the upper body. Return your hands to the mat. You're now on the ball of your left foot. Stepping our right foot back. Brings us back into our solid plank. Press back up into down dog. Forward again to plank. And downward facing dog. Now let's step left foot forward. Step the right foot forward. Let your big toes turn in and your heels turn out. Let's bend our knees, and as we're doing that, start to pull your knees closer and closer together, like you're sitting down in a tiny chair. And then we're going to lift our ribs off of our thighs and extend our arms alongside of our ears. Inhale as we rise to touch the sky. And then exhale, hands to the heart. Try again, inhale to the sky. And this time, exhale. Just let your arms extend at your sides into standing mountain pose. Find a focal point for your eyes and fixate on that spot. Begin to shift your weight into your right foot. Let's bring hands together at heart. Feel your navel pulling in, just like we've been doing whenever we've been in any sort of power pose. I want you to place your left heel against your right ankle bone. And then when you're ready, you're going to lift that foot off the floor. And there's your tree pose. And then just separate your palms. Let's set that foot back down. Stretch high to the sky. And then exhale the arms back down into our standing mountain pose. So now let's work the other side. We've got our focal point. We can feel our navel pulling in. We're shifting our weight into our left foot. Starting out with our right heel on our left ankle bone. Let your hands come together at your heart. And then when you're ready, lifting that right foot into your tree pose. And then we can separate the hands. And let's set the foot back down. Extend towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, melt. Now let's cradle our elbows in the palms of our hands, forming a little frame, and we're just going to let our head drop in that frame. Feel your ribs resting on your thighs. Let's release our fingertips back to the mat. Stepping back, left foot, right foot into plank. From there, let's position our right shoulder directly over our right wrist. Turn to the side. Show me a side plank. Come back around to full plank, and then we'll switch. Left shoulder over left wrist. Opening side plank. You know how to modify. It's just the side of your knee on the mat. Exhale back around into our plank. And we're back up into down dog. Now let's come down onto all fours. And we're going to keep our toes curled under, but walk our hands closer to our knees so that we can actually come up into a nice kneeling position. Let's make a fist with our hands and place your fists on either side of your spine and your lower back. While you're doing that, I want you to gently press in with your knuckles. Feel like you're opening your heart center, allowing your head to tip back just enough to open your throat. And then as we inhale, let's start to neutralize our spine. Press down through the tops of your feet. And then let's start pulling our tailbone back to our heels. Letting your ribs melt down onto your thighs. Forehead to the mat. And then just let your shoulders roll down towards the mat. Let's bring the arms back around. Scoop the belly in and roll back up for your nice cat stretch. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. And then come back to a neutral spine. We're going to step that right foot forward. Let's keep both hands to the inside of our right foot. And as we're doing that, we're going to pull the top of our left thigh towards the mat. If you want a little bit more, walk your hands a little farther out. Go ahead and sink your forearms closer to the mat. And breathe. Good, now walk your hands back in. Let's take the right leg, extend it behind us about hip level, push out through your heel, and let your left arm come forward. So we're back in spinal balance. And then try opening your left arm out to the side, maintaining your balance. Bring the arm forward once again. And then return to all fours. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round and scoop the cat. And then return to all fours. So now we'll step left foot forward. Placing both hands to the inside of that left foot, working at keeping our left knee over our ankle. Start to pull the top of your right thigh towards the mat. Walk your hands a little farther out if you'd like, and just sink down. Breathing into that left hamstring and the front of that right thigh. And then let's walk the hands back in. We'll take the left leg, extend it behind us, push out through the left heel, and add your right arm forward. Let's open the right arm out to the side. Go ahead and bring it back to the front. And return to all fours. Big toes touch, knees apart. Let's press back once again into our extended child's pose. But now I want you to take the left arm and simply thread it through the right armpit. So your left shoulder's on the mat and you're just sinking down. Bring the arm back out, and we'll switch. Passing that right arm through the armpit. And then once again, we'll bring the arm out, push back through your tailbone. Let's walk the hands in closer, lifting ourselves away from the mat, and then coming around and we'll have a seat. Let's go ahead and stretch the legs out almost straight, but not quite. Reach forward again to grab your big toes. Pull your ribs to your thighs, and then start to push your legs straighter and straighter as you sink down. Slowly come back up. So now let's keep the right leg straight and bend the left knee. Walk your foot in close to your body. We want to make sure that we're keeping both of those sit bones on the mat. Wrap the right arm around the bent left leg. Inhale, sit taller and straighter. And then as we exhale, rotate at the waist so you can actually look over your left shoulder. And then see if you can take the back of your left hand, thread it around behind you, and aim for your right hip. Exhale, let's untwist. We'll keep that leg bent, but now let it lower down. So we're gonna press the bottom of our foot against that inner thigh of our straight leg. And then let your hands rest on either side of the straight leg. And let's try walking the hands forward, pulling your belly button down so we're not rounding the back, and you're just gonna go as far as you can. And this is gonna open not only the hip of the bent leg, but the hamstring of the straight leg. And let's inhale back up. We'll swap the legs. Again, once we bend the knee, we walk our foot in close to the body. We still want to maintain contact of both sit bones. Let's wrap the arm around the bent knee. Inhale, sit up taller and straighter. And then as we exhale, we're rotating at the waist, and we're looking over that back shoulder. And then take that back arm and wrap it around. See if you can get the back of your hand to press on the outside of your hip. Exhale as we untwist. And then go ahead and let that knee press down towards the mat. We've got the bottom of our foot pressed into the inner thigh of our straight leg. Got our hands on either side of our straight leg, and then we're going to start to walk those hands forward, leading with our belly button. And let's inhale back up. Go ahead and stretch out that leg. And then let's bend our knees. And place our hands behind our thighs. Relax the shoulders. I want you to actually scoop the belly in. Drop your chin, your chest, and hang back into your arms. And then while we're still hanging there, let the arms extend out with the palms facing the sky. And as slowly as you can, gonna roll down into the mat, one vertebra at a time. Once your head has made it back to the mat, let's extend the arms up towards the sky, and then let them open nice and wide. And then we'll keep our knees and our feet together and drop both of our knees to the right, and we'll look left. Come back up. And then bring the arms around so you can give yourself a big hug. And let's reopen the arms. Now let your knees fall left, and we'll look right. And bring the knees back up. Bring the arms back around for a big hug, but let's change the arm that's on the top. And then let's release. And we can let the arms come down alongside the body. Once there, let's go ahead and slide the legs out one leg at a time. Once they're all the way out, we're going to press out through the heels of our feet, stretching from hips to heels, just like we did in the very beginning. Everything else is soft. And then let your legs relax. And now do the same thing with your arms. You're going to stretch your arms from your shoulders to your fingertips, tightening all the muscles in just the arms. And then let your arms relax. And I want you to pull down on that belly button, press it against your spine. Remember, we're holding the contraction, but we're not holding our breath. And then let the belly go soft. Let your head roll to the left and breathe into the right side of your neck. Bring the head back up. Let it roll off to your right and breathe into the left side. And then we'll bring the head back up. Just continue to breathe deeply. Let your breath find its way around the body, seeking out any areas that remain tense or areas of the body that give you some kind of issue, and focus on those spots and really guide your breath into those areas. Let's send away all of our anxious thoughts and make a choice to live today with courage and with an open heart and a grateful heart. And go out of your way to extend random acts of kindness. Know that my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it is also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste.